Good morning on day 59. We're aiming for 15 miles today, and we have a big climb to start our day called Apple Orchard, and it's 9 miles long. So really big climb to start the day.
We're the Six Pack Hikers! As Tunes mentioned, we've got one mountain that is the majority of our day. It's going to take about 2/3 of our hiking mileage to get to the top of Apple Orchard Mountain. Thankfully, there's some breaks in it, which is what we're experiencing right now. And we're doing it in the cool of the day, even though during the climb we were all already dripping sweat. But we've cooled off. There's a little bit of a breeze, which is nice. We've got our new shoes, and they're doing so well. We've got these new water bottle holders, the cheapy ones we got off of Amazon. Gave us about 700 miles and then they started ripping, and so we went ahead and bought Z-Packs, invested in a slightly nicer version. Hopefully that's going to work well. But yeah, so we're going up and over Apple Orchard and then camping about 5 or 6 miles past the top, keeping our mileage to about 15 a day for a little while with the heat so that we can stop midday in the heat of the day, rest, and then finish up the last little bit of mileage without hiking into the night. So that's our plan for now until we get to the Shenandoahs. Tunes is the one usually pointing out the flowers. And she was saying, "Mommy, all the trillium's blooming." So much trillium. It's beautiful. Lots of climbing today. What'd you spot, Tunes?
A tree trying to run away. It got uprooted.
We have never seen something like that.
It's not like the spot where it was.
So it just started like blasting off out of the soil. It's very interesting looking.
Very.
On to the shelter. Oh, we've come 5 miles. I'm gonna go up to this shelter and take a water and snack break and fill up our bottles.
So we just finished up a little snack break at the Cornelius shelter here, and we're about to head up 4 miles to get to the top of Apple Orchard climb, which we're so looking forward to finishing because this has been one of the longest climbs on trail so far.
But what about this cloudy cover though?
Oh, it's great. And we've got a slight breeze.
Yes.
We thought it'd be a lot hotter today.
We actually got chilly at the shelter. I'm afraid to say it out loud, but we were a little bit chilly.
Hopefully not too chilly. Oh, because we just sent our winter gear
We
home.
did just send our winter gear home. Whoops. I think it'll be fine. Left the shelter, made it up our next climb, and we're taking a blue blaze to an overlook. This would be our first view of the day. We've got a clear view, so excited to see. Tunes was commenting on all the colors that are coming up, mostly green, from the valley. It's very pretty. About 1.4 miles to the top of Apple Orchard. We are closing in on the top and have entered a cloud. We've all been talking about how grateful we are for the cloud cover. Definitely has made it cooler today, which has made the climb easier.
Pine tree we've seen in a while.
You're right. Haven't been high enough, I guess. I don't know. We made it to the top of Apple Orchard Mountain.
Gained 3,000 feet.
Right, we started at about 1,200 at our shelter.
I know, we're at
4,225. So the majority of our climbing's done, right? Make our way down to Thunder Hill? Thunder Hill Shelter and get some lunch.
Oh, and
What?
It smells so good.
She's an apple.
and
Oh, apple.
Apple Orchard Mountain. No.
Oh, that's perfect.
Apple.
Yeah, no apple trees up here. But there is a FAA tower or something over there in the fog.
Oh,
I smell it from here.
mm-hmm.
Remy loves the pine.
I do.
Thunder Ridge Wilderness. We've gone through a lot of wilderness areas. I don't even know how many. Made it to the Guillotine. Coming through the Guillotine. It's pretty cool. Just wedged up there. Energizer asked if he could get on top. We said no.
It wouldn't fall.
You don't think so?
If it hasn't fallen for all those years, I don't think so.
Okay. You all made it through safely.
Yay.
Heads intact. We are coming up to the parkway.
Oh.
Wonder how many miles we'd have to travel to get back home.
No idea.
We live near the parkway where we live. Woo, got a spider web. Back into the woods. Remy,
Mm-hmm.
what's happening in the lunch room today?
Today is a pizza wrap. Marinara sauce.
Excited.
Putting pepperoni, parmesan on a wrap, and some pasta sauce or marinara sauce.
Delicious. Gonna be so good. Ooh, the wind is extra pretty. That's a great view. Look at this sea of mayapple. We've just started to see some of them bloom. Oh, you see trillium up there?
Ton of trillium.
Oh gosh, it's the whole way down. Pretty. Walking through the sea of mayaples and trillium, you'll see in a minute. Part of us wanting to keep our mileage a little more conservative for a few days at least means that we're having to get a little more creative, I guess, or maybe take risks when it comes to camping or campsites. So today we had the option of stopping at 10 miles or I think 21 maybe, and we're wanting to do 15. And so we have Far Out, the app that we use, and the notes indicate there's a small campsite at 15 miles, but that it's small, like I already said, small. So we're not sure that we'll fit. So we are very hopeful that we'll fit, but when you're trying to stick to a certain mileage, you kind of have to dig deep looking for stealth sites in the comments, or just hope to run across something as you're hiking, which is a little riskier than we typically do, but again, we're trying to protect Remy's knee, trying to watch out for our whole family with the incoming heat. So we're gonna see how it goes. I'm not gonna make a bouquet, leave no trace, but they are very pretty to look at. Tunes is beside herself with the beauty. She just keeps pointing it out. It's the whole hillside covered. Reminds me of that scene in The Wizard of Oz when they go through the sea of poppies. The spot where we intend to camp tonight is in about 3/4 of a mile, but there's no water at it. So we just passed our last water source and drank all we could, and then filled up both 3-liter bags, which Remy and I are carrying, and then a 2-liter bag that we were gifted by Roper. He didn't use it, so he asked if we wanted it, and we said absolutely. So filled that one up too. So we are moving carefully over the rocks with the extra 6.5 pounds on each of our packs for Remy and I. And then Sunshine is carrying the 2-liter bag, so she's carrying an extra 4.5 pounds, which we appreciate. But that way we have ample water to cook, wash dishes, fill up our water bottles, all the things at camp. So we've been looking at these May apples, and they're finally blooming. Aww. With their umbrella leaves.
You can't really see all of them.
No, it's like the blossoms are hidden underneath the leaves. Our verse for the week, or verses, Psalm 139, verses 7 through 18. And Tunes is going to take a crack at it.
Yes, ma'am. Where shall I go from your spirit, and where shall I flee from your heavens? If I ascend to heaven, you are there. If I make my bed in the depths, you are there. If I take the wings of the morning and dwell in the uttermost parts of the sea, even there your hand will lead me, and your right hand shall hold me. If I say, surely the darkness shall cover me, and the light about me be night, even the darkness is not dark to you, for the night is as bright as the day, for darkness is as light with you. For you formed my inward parts, you knitted me together in my mother's womb. I praise you, for I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Wonderful are your works, my soul knows it very well. My frame was not hidden from you when I was being made in secret, intricately woven in the depths of the earth. Your eyes saw my unformed substance, and in your book were written, every one of them, the days that were formed for me, when as yet there was none of them. How precious to me are your thoughts, O God, how vast is the sum of them. If I could count them, they are more than the sand. I awake and I am still with you.
Great job. Way to go, girl.
Thank you.